Hi, I'm Bill Dunn, the Merry Catholic. This is my humor column, A Matter of Laugh or Death. This week's essay is titled, Today's Special Price, One Conversation. I hope you like it. Recently, I saw a photo of an elderly man standing by his open garage door. He had a smile on his weathered face and he was wearing a tool belt. A sign next to the garage door said, "I'll fix anything, price, one conversation." It was a very cute photograph. The man obviously had repair skills. He probably supported his family for decades by working with his hands. Now in retirement, he knew he still could be useful, but he was lonely. He'd be happy to repair whatever someone dragged up to his door: lawnmower, rocking chair, radio, washing machine, etc., as long as that person engaged in conversation while the repairs were being done. That photo reminded me of something that's been bothering me for many, many years. When I was working full time, I did a lot of driving, and I often would see a car pulled over to the side of the highway with the hood open. The distraught driver would be standing in front of the car, looking down at the engine and talking on a cell phone. I always had an urge to pull over and try to help. But the problem is, I don't know anything about automotive maintenance. All I would be able to do is stand next to the distraught driver, join him or her in looking at the engine, and then shake my head and say, wow, there sure are a lot of complicated thingamadoodles in there. The only skill I could have offered in those situations was the ability to compose a cleverly worded essay. But I'm pretty sure stranded drivers have no need for that kind of assistance at that particular moment. So when those occasions occurred, I would continue driving, say a quick prayer for the stranded driver, and feel bad that there was nothing I could do to help. Now that I'm semi-retired, I don't drive on the highways nearly as much. Also, during the few months that I've been working only 2 days per week, I've noticed that I have more free time. For some reason, my wife is now busier during retirement than she was when she was working. So maybe that will happen to me too, especially when word spreads that I'm not working full time and I start getting phone calls like these. Bill, you'd be perfect to join our committee. Or, Bill, we need someone to man the booth on Saturday. I'm not much of a committee joining or booth manning guy, so I hope my more relaxed schedule continues. But if it does, not having daily contact with a lot of other people might take some getting used to. I wouldn't mind the occasional interesting conversation, except I can't post a sign that says I'll fix anything to encourage people to stop and talk. Unlike that old fella in the photo, I can't fix a thing. If I had to support my family using my hands, we all would have died of starvation in the 1980s. Well, on second thought, I suppose there are a few things I can fix, such as split infinitives, incorrect apostrophe usage, and when to use its, and there, or there. But those skills are not in much demand nowadays, ever since the school systems decided that literacy is overrated. Why learn good grammar when we can communicate using emojis and TikTok videos? Also, on third thought, I'm an introvert and not all that interested in conversing with strangers. I've been working in sales for the past 40 plus years, so I certainly can chit chat when necessary, but I don't go out of my way to talk with people unless we talk about one of the few topics that really sparks my passion. Hey, I know. Here's a sign I can put on my house. I can't fix nothing. Price: one conversation about baseball. Thanks for watching. Please visit my website, marycatholic.com, and become a free subscriber. Each week I send out faith and humor essays. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Take care and see you soon.